Yeah.
But see, the thing that kind of was like, I can't say it was a coincidence. So when I talked to you that day, and I was letting you know a situation, okay, put it like this. Later on that day, because like I say, this shit active. You know what I'm saying? The people that got locked up got locked up. The people that got killed. Everybody else that went to jail, it's nothing left but stragglers. Put it like that.
And this about the
But
Houston situation.
yeah, no, okay, no, I was trying to stamp the Houston situation by letting you know that I literally know the guy, one of the dudes. Well, I know a couple of them, but I'm just saying to clarify because, like I said, Self made the video when he was like he shot one in the head and one in the leg. I'm talking about the facts, some shit. That's why I said I can literally send you the picture of that exact nigga who got shot in the head.
Okay.
They're still alive type shit. You know what I'm saying? Still making, he ain't, but ain't no shit, peon shit. And I can let you know he really on peon shit because the nigga, be honest with you, had owed me $25 off of 3.5, couldn't even pay that. That's how peon these niggas is.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how peon these niggas is. They ain't nothing but some yes man, young niggas. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
And they from
But
Dallas.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. That's why I say if I send you the picture, because if you end up in paying, like if I send you the picture or the screenshot, you gonna be like, damn, I done seen that nigga in such and such when such and such was making that video of, you know what I'm saying? Put him on a shirt.
Hmm.
You gonna literally see the nigga who he with.
So
And
he in
then
that shirt video.
it's not the video, it's the live.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I got you.
It's the live. You remember that live he was doing when he started rapping on it?
Yeah.
The nigga literally standing up right behind him dancing.
So that's the nigga that went out to Houston to try to hit three.
He was one of the niggas. It was multiple niggas. The situation was, I don't give a damn who do it. If it's two or three of y'all getting paid.
Damn.
That way. That way. You know what I'm saying? So that's the clarified. But see, but the thing that I really wanted that really kind of fucked up, that's really like the icing on the cake. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this not that situation. But they link, but they in different. Okay, you know GRC, you know CME, and you know the people from the Grove.
Yeah.
So you know everybody linked some kind of way. But see, the icing on the cake is, say, I got look, I got a little nephew that's hard headed as a motherfucker that don't want to listen and feel like he out there on the streets like that. So I gotta cover a lot of shit that be going on because he don't know what the fuck going on, basically. Okay, so there's a couple of, I don't know if you seen Dub Smash not too long ago. There's supposed to have been a young nigga got killed on a Wheatland with some dreads in his head. They found him in a car.
Yeah.
He one of the young niggas.
So one of the niggas that got knocked off on Wheatland, he was one of them niggas that went out there to Houston.
No. I can't really clarify and say he one of the young niggas. But once again,
He tied
he
in.
in that, he put it like that because I had to go back to that video and that nigga that's standing up, that's dancing, who I said I know him.
Yeah.
I was looking in the background. That same nigga that got killed was sitting on the couch.
Damn.
So my thing is, my little nephew and them, all them the same age. He don't know what's going on. He just out here on the streets. He don't know shit. I know everything. So come to find out, a couple of days ago, like really listen to me. Like a couple of days ago, just like being matter of fact, that same day I talked to you, my sister got the call to me and she was like, my little nephew, he want him to, he's so disrespectful. The family don't fuck with him, but I done been down in the back, so I can't just leave a nigga hanging like that. I don't give a fuck what got going on. I'ma rock with you regardless. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong. All I can do is what I can. After that, I'ma leave it up to God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I end up going over there picking him up. I'm like, what's going on? Let me know what's going on. He was like, some niggas had shot at him, but he didn't tell me who they was. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't even tell me that. My sister told me that. So I'm like, damn, why you won't even just answer the phone just to go see what's going on with the nigga? Because you know what? Your son be out there. You don't know if this might be his last. You don't know what the fuck. So I called, you know what I'm saying? So he called me. His baby mama called me, and she was like, no, he needs you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So he called me. You know what I'm saying? I go over, I go pick him up. The apartments are where the apartments at that he came out of. He came, but where I was parked at, he came out a whole. Anyway, make a long story midget. He over there with a chick that be running in and out. They be robbing, doing this and that, however you want to say type shit. Okay. She got a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Big light skinned nigga. You know, just listen to me. Big light skinned nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he linked in with your boy from 6'5". That's his boy, because they got the same chain. I can clarify it, because at the end of the motherfucking, I can clarify it. They got that same chain. You know what them 6'5" niggas were? Yeah. Got that same, he had the same chain on. But my nephew was over there with his homeboy. It was some niggas over there that was with, that's linked to a boy and them I was telling you about. Basically, it was like a group of 3 or 4 people. Everybody was just over there hanging, chilling, smoking, and doing this and that, woo. Yeah. So it was a chick that my nephew be over there where he stay with. She was like, with the big light skinned nigga was like, man, I'm fucked up because one of my little partners got killed, which was old boy from Wheeling. Yeah. So because the bitch was on EXO, she say, he got something to do, he was beefing with the boys type shit, which was my nephew. That's just like some young nigga shit. It wasn't really like that, you know what I'm saying? But she said this. So by this time, he was like, the nigga ended up saying, he asked the nigga on side him, he said, let him see his burner. Do you got your burner on you? And the nigga pulled his mask down for my little nephew to get out the hole. He was like, say, man, he was like, I'm finna go to the store and get a cigarette real quick. So that's how he got out of there. But make a long story short, this same bright-skinned nigga, big bright-skinned nigga, I don't want to put it behind Quintita words, because she was like, when she had that interview, you remember she kept saying the whole time, remember one time she described she kept saying what happened on the situation on the highway a certain way. But this last time, you remember she kept saying, yeah, but he kept saying he want to know who the big light skin is, and everybody think he's somebody else though.
Everybody keeps saying 7.
Now you where I mean, everybody keeps saying him. But I'm just trying to get one more information about something. That's because I don't really want to give you nothing if it's not facts. You're like this is like, when I say this big light skinned nigga resemble everything about number 7. But once again, everybody think it's 7. This nigga that I'm and how I know this is the nigga, because I told you he hang around he used to hang around my little nephew, because the nigga because the chick that my little nephew used to hang, that's his girlfriend, and he fuck with her, that type shit. But the whole time I can remember this, my nephews would always tell me, hey man, I be hanging with when he get mad and shit, I be hanging with the nigga that killed 3. You know what I'm saying? I be hanging with the nigga that say, but and then at the same time, this the same nigga that say, man, I was linked on the highway. I don't know why I'm supposed to be in jail right now. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, why I ain't in jail right now, such and such, whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So coming to find out, when he described the nigga, it's the big light-skinned nigga. And that big light-skinned nigga is connected to who? Speedo. So it only makes sense.
Oh, he connected to who?
Beto.
Oh, okay. Well, I figured that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. It only makes sense because if the situation is he was one of them, now I understand why. If she was talking to 3 through the whatever she got going on, if she was, I can understand why she kept saying, Who is the big light-skinned nigga? Who is him? Who is him? Why she wanted to really know who he was? Because don't nobody know who he is. But I know who he is. I just ain't seen him face to face yet. The description and everything, like my nephew, he can point the nigga out. Literally. Because you know how I know that? And the reason why I know the information that I'm letting you know is because I'm gonna tell you straight up. If the streets don't get them, if the laws don't get them, the streets gonna get them. I'm gonna just put it like that. Gotcha. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because not for no reason, but because these niggas think they gonna put their hands or do whatever they gonna do to my nephew when he ain't got nothing to do with it and got him scared on some more shit. All right, it ain't going like that. That's how I know these. That's how I know facts. Who these niggas is. I know who these niggas is. Know who these niggas hang with. I know where they be at. I know who they link to. But
and they from Beto and Trap side.
Huh?
They from Beto and Trap side.
The light-skinned niggas Beto partner. And like I told you once again, how I know they partners because when my nephew told me about the chain and I'm showing him. You talking about this nigga right here? Nah, I ain't talking about that nigga. I said, nah, I ain't showing you that nigga. I'm showing you. You talking about this chain, right? He was like, yeah. It was all of them wearing that same shit. But coming to find out, like I say, some of the young niggas that was over there in the apartment, they was like, if the nigga come back, they were gonna rob him because he had all the shit he had on. And then how I know for sure that it is beat on their partner is because of that it's it was him, like I say, him himself got real beef, and I can understand the reason why. Like I know why, you know what I'm saying? And to clarify, like I say, when they was, like I told you, when they was on that live that time, when Beto and Selma was going back and forth, and then Buddha kept popping in, and then he kept asking him, he was like, nigga, you riding in that girl Benz, that little girl Benz. Then he pulled it to the side, out, nah, nigga, this ain't that little boy, none of that. I know exactly where that bitch at. Where that bitch pull up to, where they serve, where they doze at and everything. You know how I know? Because my nephew was stuck off in the apartment and want to come outside because that motherfucker was still outside because them niggas linked to that nigga. So I had to go pick him up by myself.
Damn.
That's all I know.
That shit crazy.
No, what's crazy makes sense, and I know that now.
That's true.
That shit crazy. If you gotta say that's crazy, nah, that shit make plenty of sense. People that's not where a nigga level at, they don't understand it. I do.
Nah, I'm following along.
That's why I say, like that's why I'm like, damn. That's why I say I want to fact some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told you, that other little nigga, the one you know what I'm saying? Like I say, these niggas literally just like, you know what I'm saying, sent the video. This nigga, they playing. But once again, they don't know who I am. They know who I am. One of the young nigga that was the Houston shit, that nigga, he know who I am because like I told you, he used to hang with my little cousin them. That's how he know. But once again, he don't know the young nigga that he trying to fuck with. He don't know that's my nephew. But they know how I am. Damn. But at the end of the day, the reason why I wasn't ever tripping about it because he started sending pictures and started telling my nephew he got a limited time over his head. He's not understanding when I say if the streets don't get him, if the laws don't get him, the streets don't get him. Because at the end of the day, if they go around the way to where my mom and them staying at, because the situation that they know, he's not understanding. Nigga, you forgot that you owe me some money. You forgot that I came to your mom and them house. You forgot that. That's how I know all this shit factual. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm speaking facts, none other than that. That's why I say if the laws don't get them, the streets gonna get them. But understand the reason why Trap got 16 months. Because by the time he cleared out, all the loose ends gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. All the loose ends gonna be gone. He can't be tied into nothing other than they can say that somebody maybe was linked to him. But by him being out the way, that's why he good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
My cousin that's locked up in jail right now for 30 years, his best friend was Paper Pushing Dion. You know who he is.
Yeah.
If you heard Trap say 100 times, Regardless of all his partners, his best friend was who? Paper pushing Dion. My kinfolk, that was his right-hand man that's in jail for 30 years. He used to be with him every day. Young niggas, they up under me. So I'm letting you know, I know everything. You hear me? But the only reason why, like I told you, I'm letting you know what's going on because it was crazy. Because right after I got off the phone with you, all this shit just went in line. That's why I say this shit is not nothing that I just, okay, I see this going on. This, it's like in a minute, if my nephew not understanding what the fuck he got going on, you ain't doing nothing but pulling me back to some shit that I don't want to do no more.
Yeah.
So that's why I know who all these niggas is. That's how I know where these niggas stay at. That's how, because I've been, you know, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You hear me? But at the end of the day, you might can get yourself out the streets, but you can't take the streets out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, damn, that's why I couldn't get back with you. Because I really thought I had, you know, that's why I didn't get back with you that same day. Because like I told you, literally after I got off the phone with you, all this shit started going in the line. And then once again, like you'll say, damn, is this a coincidence or not? I just talked to this nigga about such and such. Now such as, hell nah, this shit not just everything gonna play its part though.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, these young niggas was just don't understand what they doing, was posted up around where my T Jones stay at. And the reason why I know these niggas was posted up around my T, because my uncle got cameras every goddamn where. And one of these niggas, you know what I'm saying, that do street shit, he got one of his people was finna come over to where he was, and then we went to where they serve him at. He spotted one of the niggas in the back behind the building. So when the nigga seen him, the nigga walked off. But he called my uncle, was like, hey man, ain't your nephew yellow was this and that. He was like, yeah, but he was like, but the nigga had on dreads. That's not the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit's active, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as we speak.
Well, you know, I'm gonna use this information tonight.
I understand that because I seen you use that shit the other night too. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, like, I ain't gonna lie, Ratchet took a whole lot of shit out of me. It really took me till yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, I got a family. You know what I'm saying? They love me like everybody else love me, and I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, have to be in motion. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? It took me to yesterday to be like, man, I got to go here a Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? A little Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? No, because the information that I'm giving you, don't nobody know this. But the people that's tied in, Beto and them probably don't know nothing about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's the straggler niggas. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's the yes man niggas. That's what's that them the ones that's getting played with, getting put up.
I got you.
Like they say, it was a lot of motherfuckers that was on the highway. The main motherfuckers we know about, they on front. We know them. But them ain't the ones that's under the heat right now. They got their heat when it was time to get their heat. Only people that's getting their heat right now is the stragglers, that's the loose ends. Everybody that really played a part in it, they on front. We know what's up. Coming from you and her, but coming from you, because, you know, I'm locked in from Dallas. Like I said, I was, you know what I'm saying, I was watching you when you first started, and you was, you know what I'm talking about, picking that bitch up under the dashboard when you was in the car with the, you know what I'm saying? I've been with you since then. That's how I know you on point. It's just certain names and certain names and certain situations, you'll put another person in a situation when that was the situation, but that person.
Yeah, I got you. That's why Trap jumped on my shit. Like, you be right, but you just be a little bit wrong. You be a little off.
And one thing I can tell you right here to the man, fam cool now. I know the nigga since when he was, before he got to where he was, pushing that motherfucking Ford Explorer, trying to get that bitch crunk when he was going up there to the Texas Canyon. I've been knowing these little niggas since then, you know what I'm saying? But I know, you know, but once again, what y'all did in the dark don't come to the light. Only difference is a lot of motherfuckers stand. Jail saved a lot of people.
That's facts.
I'd rather see a motherfucker locked up Then see him dead, at least I can still communicate with you. So motherfuckers not understanding the play was the play. But once again, my thing I want to holler at you too about was, you know, when you say about that D shit, you don't like from start, when this nigga first started talking, he was like, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? When we started getting on the same highway, the nigga was at the gas station, and then it was a Camaro over there, and then next thing you know, I jumped on the freeway, and then he jumped on the freeway. Do that shit sound like it was a coincidence, or that shit sound like you watching the nigga?
Nah, that shit don't. Something about that shit never sit right with me, dog. It never sat right with me. I'm just like, how? Because at that
That's
point,
not no. We just talked about it, Ratchet. We just talked about it. If it's a coincidence, that shit factual.
nah, ain't no such
Ain't
thing
no
as a coincidence.
coincidence. How the fuck you gonna tell me from when you first seen him to when you first seen him till you didn't know who he was until you were like, oh, that's 3, until now you the
But let me
last.
tell you something that never made sense about that shit. Because you said you knew Bubba and Bubba was your nigga. So if Bubba was your nigga and you seen 3 at the gas station, why you didn't speak to him?
And why is and why the whole time you somebody that know everybody?
Nah, facts. And you from 6'5".
Come on, man.
What the fuck was you doing in the cliff right then? Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
When they say a lot of people played a part in it, they might didn't push buttons, they might didn't know what they was doing, but they knew what the fuck was going on that day.
Yeah.
Whoever, they gonna get it. We gonna cash out. Why put it on? Look. Why put it on Gomez? Is it because of? I'm just gonna say it like this. Why put it on? If you seen a nigga stand over a nigga, and you put it on, why put it on Gomez? If you know Gomez people ain't linked to the law where he can get pushed out the way.
Yeah.
Plain. Why would you put some shit? Why would you put a video together and see 3 get out the car, go around the other motherfucker, and to see him run off, but then we don't see nothing else, but we really see shadows and a lot of shit moving? And why, when the nigga supposed to been shot the nigga who really killed him, jumped off the freeway on top of an 18 with a where that shit at?
Yeah, that shit fugazi as fuck.
Who put all that shit, man? That's a play from the start. When that shit first said anything about the highway on 35, come on, man. Why call these people that you know to get away from some shit, and you familiar with everything just like they is?
And then to call Rainwater of all people the scariest, friendliest bitch ass nigga there is. Like, you called that nigga.
When this nigga literally come over there and try to come outside, 3 got some big ass dog. Man, I'm scared of the man. Boy, you a scary ass nigga. Boy, you scared of everything. Dog ain't do nothing but lick your shoe.
Yeah, I don't know, but everybody's still fugazi, dog.
Once again, who was the one running all the narratives?
Rainwater.
Come on now. That's his part. I've been telling you from day one. That's his part. You know, how come you studied behind your partner? But at the end of the day, when y'all going to this what's that shit that they be having all the time every year, that little rap shit, what's that shit called?
South by Southwest.
All these other little old video, or the other little old thing, you with these same niggas that's supposed to be killed this nigga.
Nah, fact.
Oh, you in the same club with these same niggas? I ain't even gonna say same niggas, with the main nigga that's supposed to be did this shit, nigga. Come on, man.
And then when he ran up on Trap outside their little venue, he was talking about, you know what you did to my partner? But like, I thought you said it was a jealous baby daddy. Why the fuck would you be running up on Trap trying to fight him?
All this shit to play. My only thing is, you know what I'm saying? 7 fucked with 3. But it was an iffy thing because he didn't really know if he was a stand down nigga because of where he come from.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, why? How can I say this shit? Like, shit just not making sense, man. It's just like I know what makes sense, but say it again.
So I'm following you. We on the same page.
Yeah, that's why I say, like, the shit just, Man, it's a play, man. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Like, I only seen shit like this on TV until they killed my nigga, man. And when I started watching that shit on TV, I started literally like I say, I'm day one. I've been seeing all this shit. I literally seen when they tried to doctor the video, when they tried to put him on purple pants, when they put him in said this was him in this car, and they changed this, changed that. I'm like, damn. But see, that's the part that I'm telling you. That's the reason why, because that shit is active. Everything that happened, it was made to happen like that. So anything involved with it, the people that's gonna look at you is the people that you can't see. And that's why I keep saying I got a family, a lot of shit. I say it takes me to really come out of my shell to be on some. I'm gonna go ahead and let Ratchet know. You know what I'm saying?
Good, man. Let me shit. I'm gonna put this shit together for the night, man. I'm gonna figure this shit out.
That's why I say, like I say, the nigga, the one I'm talking about, the young nigga from Houston, you know what I'm saying? The one that's kind of trying to call himself looking for like I say, the nigga is crazy because, like I say, it's. I've been knew this. I'm at the same. I get my hair cut from the nigga who cut this nigga hair, man.
So
That
you
family,
got a picture of the nigga?
Man, I got the picture of the nigga. I got the video he just sent my nephew. I got the picture of the nigga tied to one nigga. You know what I'm saying? When the nigga say, "Oh, I'm gonna make him shake back like a shake sack," you know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
That when he did that interview.
Yeah.
Did you watch one of his interviews? Did you watch? I forgot who it was who talked to him when he had the black hat on the interview.
Yeah.
The look, pay attention. Like how you say, pay attention. If you know, you know. What I just told you right now, you pop that video. I ain't even got to see you the pictures. You see what I'm saying? If you look at that video, the nigga right on side of him, his head wrapped up. He never said nothing. Black nigga. Black young nigga, dark ass nigga.
All right, well, send me what you got, and I'm finna start putting this shit together right now.
I got bitch ass niggas around the way that know what I know. Tell a nigga, hey man, you such and such woo. I say, man, Ratchet a motherfucker. He say, man, you think if you tell this nigga you got this type of information, you gonna pay? Man, that shit, nigga, I ain't that nigga. Fuck all that. Even if I'm broken down and that, for this right here, nigga, to shit I stand on, man, I wouldn't charge this nigga for no information. I ain't no whole ass nigga. I don't know what how you niggas raised, what you got going. I hate this baby. You hear me? Like I don't know what you stand on. Y'all ain't got no morals no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to a nigga because at the end of the day, like I told you, if the police don't get him, the streets gonna get him.
That's facts.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you look at every information I ever sent you from day one, you're right. Oh, you're right. That's why sometimes, be honest, that's why I don't be on here. When I get off, this day is dead. You get what I'm saying?
Yo.
That's why you couldn't get back to me. That's why I thought I had sent you something, but then I was like, damn, everything can't be a coincidence. Because I know the information that I got going on, if you gonna blow that bitch up because you gonna want to get you. You gotta that's what you need. Yeah. But like I told you, it only takes certain things to bring shit out. Like I say, once again, I told you about my nephew. That's my nephew, my sister's son. If the people don't get them, the streets gonna get them. I love my kids, Ratchet. I get a kick out waking up every day, probably buying something for about 50 cents to make them smile, man. Like that's priceless. That's what I'm living for, right? That's where I get my everything from. So I'm not gonna play with nobody. Information, factual, in person, none of that shit. I'm gonna stand on business. That's why at the end of the day, that's why you see my post that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't say that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this really, that really means something. You know what I'm saying? The nigga know what the initials mean. You know what I'm saying? But once again, like I say, you know, to me, I just feel like by me giving you certain shit, you smart enough, I know for shit show, to put some shit together. Or if these niggas end up getting put somewhere else that helped me both ways. I ain't have to sit, I ain't have to be on no goose chase around this motherfucker. And I can still sit here and chill with my family. Or I can, you know what I'm saying? Either way.
I got you, man.
Without me doing anything, you know what I'm saying?
So,
Because I keep saying, that's why I keep saying, man, I love my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't fuck this up. And I don't want to put nothing out there and a nigga know this and that and such and such, because I understand the niggas that really in there, they stand on business just like I stand on business. If we ever meet a nigga like me, we gonna clash.
well, let me get off here, man. I'm gonna start putting some shit together and doing some research on some shit you just told me. So I'm
That's why I say I don't. That's why I'm telling you. What I'm telling you without saying anything. That's why I say the pictures that I got.
yeah, go ahead.
Go on there.
Send me that shit now.
Listen to me. Listen to me, Ratchet. Go on YouTube, just like you always do. Look up that. Put him on a shirt. You gonna see what I screenshotted. And go on that video with that nigga. When you put his such as when you put Shake Sack, when you put that, put his name in, go to interview, and when you see him sitting on the couch, and then you gonna see a nigga in the middle with a pink shirt on, and a nigga in the end sitting on the thing in gray with his hair wrapped.
Can you send me the link?
See, I ain't gonna lie, Rich. When I say street, I don't fuck with this shit like that. I go on YouTube and I just put in.
I'll try to find it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna be hard. I'm telling you, as soon as you put it in, it's gonna pop up.
All right. Well, let me start putting this shit together right now, man. And then if I need anything, I get back with you a little bit later.
I'ma say I always try to give myself a bullshit window where I can be on and then where I can't talk too much. So maybe 30 minutes or an hour before I'm gonna be back home just to wait to see, and then I'm gonna cut it off.
All right, so then just send me the screenshot you got whenever you free, and then if I need you by then, I'll hit you up then whenever you send me the shit.
All right.
All right, bet.